There's something always about this time of the year that calls me back to the road. Maybe it's the need to slow down, or the need to remember. So with no real plan and nowhere specific to be, I packed my bags and headed back to Pennsylvania, a place filled with memories, familiar roads, and a welcome escape from the pace of New York.
You showed up when I wasn't looking. Read my heart like an open book. Now everything else feels fake. Like you're the only risk I'll take. I don't trust myself, that's the truth.
So now it is time to finally hit the road. Instead of staying in one place, we'll be Airbnb hopping, finding unique places to call home for a night or two at a time. Our first stop was a modern tiny home tucked away in a quiet countryside. Rise and shine, everybody. Man, it is absolutely freezing out right now. I've been doing this trip pretty much every single year where I come out here, visit various Airbnbs, do review videos. And if you guys want to see a review on this exact Airbnb, it's a tiny home, I will be making a separate video on that. And check this place out. We are literally staying on some farmland. And if you look carefully, my camera doesn't zoom too far. There's a lot of animals. I did forget to bring my camera charger, which is kind of unfortunate. And with us being in the middle of nowhere, it's very difficult to find like a camera shop, a Best Buy, or anything like that. But I did find a camera shop that's about 20 miles away, about an hour drive, and that's the closest option that I have. And I called in, they said they do have LPE6 batteries and chargers and whatnot. So hopefully I can pick one up. It also did rain last night, so it's very moist out here. This is supposed to be a pond that's like filled up all the way, but it kind of dried out. All right, let's do a cold start for the boys here. Woo. Check out that V8. Alrighty, just made a stop at the camera store. Picked this thing up. It's just a aftermarket charger, and this is gonna be a lifesaver. It was like 25 bucks. And shout out to this shop right here, Cardinal Camera. Really came in clutch. Alrighty guys, so we are back at the property. We ran a couple errands today, did some shopping, got some food. But for now, just enjoying the nature, getting a bond with some animals. Look at these fellas over here, munching away. Hey buddy. Oh, what's going on over here? Well, we do have some additional plans tonight. For dinner, I'm gonna go to the Colebrook Railroad. It's about an hour away from here, and essentially it's just a old-fashioned train ride that offers a dinner meal experience. One of the horses just went loose out of the fence. Look at that. It's literally free running into our space. Yo, what the heck? I mean, that's dope though. I mean, go run and enjoy your life, but what's gonna happen to your owner? Eventually, it was time to pack up and move on. Before we headed to our next Airbnb, we made a stop at the Maple Grove Raceway, where Keys Motorsports was hosting a car show and a drag racing event. And since we're taking the CA out on a road trip for the very first time, I definitely had to participate. Oh my gosh. Yep, I crashed my drone straight into a tree. But anyways, let's get on to our next Airbnb.
Walk around Shelby Park after dark with a buzz and no plans. When did the good days end? Writing phone numbers down with a pen on the back of my hand. Do you remember when? Racing bikes to the square, carved our names on the back of the bench. I just wanna be your friend. Swisher sweets on the beach, feel the sand and the sun on our skin. Do you wanna be my friend? Do you wanna be my friend?
Somewhere along the way, I found myself reaching for the camera less. Not because there wasn't anything worth filming, but because I was finally able to enjoy the moment instead of documenting it. Sometimes the best memories are the ones that never make it to the edit. Traveling has a way of reminding us that we don't always need to be productive. Sometimes it's enough to just exist somewhere new and let life happen around you.
Call it off, run our shifts, climb the fence, just to go skinny dip. When did the good days end? Making music for fun, filthy rich, but no money to spend. Do you remember when Amelie made you cry and we had to rewatch it again? I just wanna be your friend. Party on, side by side, be alright for another weekend. Talk on the phone until it's 2 a.m. You told me all about your dad. Those were some good days we were living in, but we just didn't know it yet.
Now, before we move on to our last and final Airbnb, a stunning loft space unlike anything we've stayed in before, I want to take a quick moment to thank today's sponsor. So I want to give a quick shout out to the brand ALUMU. They are a brand selling tech accessories. This specific collection focuses on futuristic design language with real-world usability. So they sent over a couple of their iPhone cases and their AirPod cases, so we're going to be checking them out to see what they look like. First things first, we're going to take a look at the iPhone cases for the iPhone 17 lineup. I love the packaging design. Kind of eco-friendly. It opens up like so, and this is the carbon fiber, or what they like to call the aramid fiber case. Wow, this thing is super thin, super lightweight. And we have an iPhone 17 Pro Max over here to test, so check that out. A super thin profile adds a nice stylish touch to the back, and it feels really nice in the hand. It doesn't feel overly bulky, and there are some metal components around the camera area, which helps with cooling performance. The next case we're going to be taking a look at is their frosted case, which does feature a lot of the same technology as well. Yet again, opens up like a little booklet, and then you have the frosted case located right in here. Additionally, the cases do come with these rubber gaskets that go around the camera area. This just kind of fills in that gap a little bit more, and this rubber piece also helps with water protection as well. I really do like the frosted look a lot better. There's a lot of contrast and black and whites, and especially with the white colored phone, it pairs extremely well. Next up, we're gonna be taking a look at the A29 AirPods case. It is nicely packaged. You have the unit right here along with a carrying strap. It has a very geometric design, kind of futuristic with that metal plating yet again. And you also have a nice carrying strap if you want to connect it to your keys, a backpack, whatever you want. There's a clicking mechanism here, so it's not going to just pop open and loosen up. And this is a very rugged sort of rubber and then some metal elements. The last thing we have on the list is the G09 MagSafe adapter. Dun, 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 dun. Check that out. So this piece just magnetically attaches to your MagSafe on the phone. Just like that, super strong and heavy duty. I can literally hold the entire phone with this. What's cool is that this thing can open up if you want to have like a stand to leave on your table, vertically or horizontally if you want to watch your content. You can also put your finger through it for additional grip while holding your phone. And overall, I think this line has a lot of great products. So if you guys want to check them out, I will leave a link in the description below. Out of every stop on this trip, this might have been my favorite. The atmosphere, the design, the feeling of being completely disconnected from everything, it was the kind of place that makes you wish you had another day to stay. And if you guys are interested in a more in-depth look of any of these Airbnbs, I created dedicated review videos for each one, and you can find them linked in the description below. As the trip came to an end and the drive home began, I found myself thinking less about the places we visited and more about how they made me feel. The road isn't always about reaching a destination. Sometimes it's about creating space between yourself and the noise, a chance to slow down, to reflect, to reconnect. And maybe that's why I keep coming back, because every trip leaves you with something new, even when you return to the places you've been before.